Uh-oh. I'm so excited. Hey guys. Real quick before we get started, this video is for everybody except my boyfriend. If you're my boyfriend, go away. We have plant mail. And this is one of a few deliveries of plant mail that will be arriving within the week. I kind of blacked out a couple weeks ago and bought a lot of rare / uncommon plants. I don't know what overcame me. I think it's the changing of the seasons, you know? I live in Arizona. It's finally November. I can't order plants from March to at least October at the earliest. November is safer. It's still high 80s here, so shipping plants in really hot weather, or even from other places that are colder than we are to this heat, they don't always do well. It's a little bit less risky to order corms, which actually is going to be a lot of what we have. But all that to say, I tend to put ordering plants on pause for the majority of the year until we get into these nicer months. But yeah, so we have some new plants coming in and I want to show them to you because I'm so excited. Truth be told, these probably won't be a lot to look at. I think I only ordered one actual plant with leaves, maybe two. I can only think of one off the top of my head. The rest are corms, which means they're just seeds, essentially, for alocasia, different rare, uncommon alocasia. So in months from now, we'll have something to show for them. But right now, we can just show you a picture of what they will become. And our first one arrived today. So we're going to open this, and then as the rest come in throughout the week, I will stitch that into this video so you guys don't have to wait. Honestly, I love purchasing corms. I really like the process of, I guess, the anticipation of it versus just buying a mature plant outright, which, don't get me wrong, I will do. But I don't know, it's exciting to get to grow it yourself. Another advantage is corms don't take up much space. So in my case, where I'm limited on space already, I can justify purchasing corms a little bit better because I can find room for them. And also my partner doesn't see them right away and say, is that a new plant? I cannot get this thing open. Honestly, he doesn't actually care that much. He's invested in my plants too. It's very cute. I keep some plants at his house and occasionally he'll message me and say, hey, so-and-so's looking a little rough, or I think you need to water this one. It's cute. But as every good plant partner should, he encourages me and he will still give me a hard time for buying more. I cannot get this thing open. Am I dumb? Why is this so difficult? Oh, I think I was opening the wrong side. Oops. This is correct, right? No. This side? Yeah. How does this... Oh, no. Okay, seriously, now I'm getting annoyed. I could really use an actual box cutter. That would be nice right about now. Okay, I think I got it. Pull here. I'm pulling. Oh, I did it. I don't know which one this is. Okay. I got most of these, all of these. Oh, I just remembered. Yes, I ordered mostly corms and one plant through some plant auctions. And I did place an order from a nursery. So that will be, I think, 3 full plants. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Gosh, I ordered a lot. The nursery started their Black Friday deals for the whole month. And I knew if I didn't get the plants that I wanted right away, they would sell out. And sure enough, so I ordered the ones I wanted and had been eyeing for a while, mind you. This wasn't an impulse buy. I'd wanted these and I had waited. And I knew if I waited any longer with the sale, they'd sell out. And they did. I checked their website after I ordered mine and they were gone. So I feel good about that. Okay, this is, oh yes, I'm so excited for this one. This is a Sinuata Aura corm. Here's what she's going to look like when she's full grown. I have a sinuata, just like a regular sinuata. Let me get her for you. They're commonly called quilted dreams. They have these beautiful, puffy kind of leaves. I just got this one from a private seller, I think last month. So she's acclimating to my environment, but she's really cute. So this is the Aura version of that, which means it's gonna have that beautiful yellow patterning. Now, when buying corms from a parent plant that's variegated, there's no guarantee of variegation. So it's a little bit of a gamble. That's why if I am gonna buy corms of a variegated plant, I wanna make sure I see pictures of the parent plant and see, I guess, make sure that it has good genes, but time will tell. That's half of the fun of it for me. So let's check her out and see how she looks. She's just in moss, which is pretty normal for shipping. Usually I see sellers put them in moss or perlite. Okay, here she is. She's starting to sprout already. That's great. There we go. So she's starting to sprout. I'm so excited. I've only had one corm not make it from being shipped to me. I don't know why. When it arrived, it was in good shape, and then I put it in perlite, which is how I grow most of my corm, and within a week, it was mushy and rotten. So I still am mystified by that. But yeah, I usually use perlite, or lately I've been using the puddle method, which is literally just putting a shallow amount of water in a dish, maybe that is about half the depth of the corm, and they will root really quickly that way. And then once they've rooted, then you can transfer them into a different substrate. And that's usually like a lower risk route. So I might do that, but I'm really excited. She looks really healthy. Sinuata Aura, I would call them uncommon, not super rare. It's kind of hard to say. I feel like the rarity of plants changes so often and things kind of ebb and flow. So a plant that is really, really expensive right now, in a couple of months, could be more mainstream and popping up in big box stores for $20, $30. So my personal feelings about, at least where I am in my plant journey right now, I don't like to spend exceptional amounts of money on plants. And I wouldn't recommend it unless you absolutely are confident in what you're doing and possibly already have experience with that type of plant, because it's risky. Like, there's never any guarantee. So you have to be okay with taking that risk. And, you know, if you're going to spend that amount of money on it, be comfortable regardless of what happens, I guess. So, all right, that's plant one. I'll be back with another one. Quick intermission. I was supposed to have a second corm arrive today, and I checked the UPS tracking to see where it was, and it said the package could not be delivered. So when I further investigated that, it's because someone didn't put their unit number on the address. So I'm a little bit panicked. I called UPS, I updated the address, but that takes 24 hours to take effect, which means my corm won't be here for at least another day, at best, maybe Friday. Moreover, this was the corm I was the most excited for and the most expensive. I'm so annoyed at myself. So pray for my corm. Okay, crisis averted. She's here. That was Wednesday, and now it's Thursday night. Sorry for the whiplash. Everything's fine. I might have overreacted a tiny bit, but it is what it is. Okay, so we actually have 3 packages, and I'm surprised. I knew that these 2 corms were coming today, and then this showed up. And initially, I thought it was from the nursery, but it's not. The sender is one of the private sellers I ordered from, and I have no idea why it's in a box this big, because I thought I ordered, what did I order from him? A corm? Can't be. Anyway, I don't know. We're gonna find out. Feels like Christmas. Okay, first one. I seriously need to get an actual box cutter. Do I have anything in here that would work? No. I'm just hoping these are easier to open than yesterday's. Did I get a better tool? No. Oh my God. And in reality, had it been another day, it probably would have been fine. If the seller packages the corm well, it really shouldn't be an issue. Unless you have really severe weather, I guess. This is a cute box. Ta-da! This part always makes me nervous. Oh my gosh, where is she? Oh, okay, she shifted in travel. Gosh, that stressed me out. Ooh, this is a good one. She's a little chunky. Oh, wow, and she's sprouting really nicely. Okay, here's the corm. This is the pink Aslanii. This is what she should grow up to look like. Fingers crossed, we'll have a lot of great variegation on her. This was shipped in stratum. I personally don't have or work with stratum unless it's shipped to me like this. It's similar, I don't know for sure. I really haven't done research on stratum, but I know that most people use it in conjunction with perlite or on its own, like it is here, for growing corms or pups, so younger, more juvenile plants. My understanding is it retains more moisture than perlite, but it's loose. So it's gonna allow for more breathability and airflow than soil. I have a regular Aslanii already. She's right here. You can't see that, hold on. I think Aslanii are beautiful. I don't think mine has the best genes, if I'm honest, but they look really cool with the right lighting. And we have a new leaf coming in. That's exciting. Okay, oh, excuse me. No, I'm not done yet. Say hello. Look at the chunk. Oh, okay. Next. Oh my gosh. This is not a corm. This is a plant with leaves, and I just went. I think I missed it though. We're okay. Barely. What a rookie. Okay. Okay, so this is a variegated Melanochrysum. Oh, and a new leaf. Exciting. I have a standard Melanochrysum, but this one, we have a little bit of variegation here. Little bit of variegation there. This top leaf doesn't have any, which isn't a good sign, but I knew that when I purchased the plant, and I got it for a really low price because it's not highly variegated. So we're just gonna gamble and see how it comes in. The really highly variegated ones can be pretty expensive. There's also an orange version of this, an orange variegated Melanochrysum that is stunning and very expensive right now. One of the nurseries that I use, they have a 3, maybe 4-inch orange variegated Milano for $200, if that puts anything in perspective. I will not be purchasing one of those, but if anyone wants to gift me one, I'm open to it. This looks like it's in a foam plug. This thing's kind of cool though. With variegated plants, if you give it a good amount of light, that can encourage more variegation. So that's definitely what I'm gonna do. Make sure she has plenty of light. I'm gonna let her acclimate, and then sooner than later, I'm gonna put her on a moss pole because these plants like to climb and these leaves can get really big given the right conditions. Okay, now for my mystery box. What the heck did I order? Let's just find out. And I'm gonna be careful with the scissors this time. This is a big boy. I don't remember ordering a plant this big. Oh, and I remember though, he did give me a little freebie, which is fun, which I'm assuming is this smaller. Look at this. What did I get? There's a little alien in here. I genuinely cannot remember what this is, which is kind of fun. This is from the Alien Botanist Plant Shop. I have not ordered from them before. Oh my gosh. This is so much bigger than I thought it would be. That's what she said. Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now? This is very well packaged. I appreciate that. Wow. This is so much better than I expected. This is an Alocasia Dragon's Tooth, not to be confused with an Alocasia Dragon's Breath, which is this Dragon's Breath, Dragon's Tooth. Got this one from a plant auction as well. I've never seen a Dragon's Tooth in any of my nurseries, definitely not at a box store yet. So this was a no-brainer for me. And now seeing that it's in an even bigger pot and just so much fuller than I anticipated, I am very happy with this purchase. There's a new leaf coming in. Oops. Right there. I can almost guarantee that there are corms in here. I'm not gonna go digging. We don't do that. I only dig for corms when I'm repotting, upsizing, or if there's one that I can see visibly protruding. But yeah, this is gorgeous. These beautiful dark red, purpley undersides. I'm so happy about this. Okay, let's see our freebie. I think this is an epipremium of some kind. I'll tell you what, this order makes me want to go buy more from them. Not right now, because I spent all my plant money, but definitely in the future. Okay, I believe this is an epipremium marble. Yes, epipremium marble. Has fenestrations, and the more she matures, the more of those will come in. Okay, that's it for now. Stay tuned, we have one more corm and the nursery order. And here we are. Last two, let's go. One, and we'll save the best for last. I hear a lot of dirt rolling around in there, so that makes me a little concerned. I also remembered this actually is not a corm, sorry. This is a baby plant. Maybe you guys like that more. Probably, it's like more interesting immediately, right? This one is also from a private seller. Okay, this is a Monstera Mint. Obviously very small, just a little pup, but she's gonna grow up to be gorgeous. I mean, she's gorgeous already, but she's in a little foam plug as well. Oh, look at those roots. Nice. Monstera notoriously have chunky roots like this. So she's ready to up pot into a better container than this. And last but not least, the nursery order. This is from BWH Plants. This is one of my favorite nurseries. I've ordered from them a few times. Always been happy with my plants. Yeah, this is gonna be a little messy. Gonna do my best. We have 3 plants in here. Yay. This plant, I got one of these in 2019 when I first started getting into houseplants, and I didn't really know how to take care of her very well. She lasted for a little while, but when she started going downhill, I didn't know how to revive her. But I've wanted another one ever since, and I've never seen them out in the wild. But BWH had a few on their website recently, so I had to get one. As a rule, I'm not a big fan of Calathea. Spoiler alert, this is a Calathea. But this one, I think, is exceptionally cool. Here she is. This is a Calathea mosaica. Look at the pattern on these leaves. I think it's such a unique pattern. I think it's really cool. And we do have some damaged leaves. These look like they were like this when it shipped. It didn't happen in transit. Calathea can be a little temperamental, so typically I stay away from them. They're not my favorite genus, but I had to get this one again. Maybe it's sentimental. The one that I had in 2019 was probably 3 to 4 times this size. She was a fluffy girl. She's gonna get there in no time. Look, there's a lot of new leaves coming in back here already. Regardless of where I purchase a plant, if it's a private seller, a big box store, etc., I'm not going to introduce it to the rest of my collection until I've quarantined it for at least a week. I always inspect it initially and then give it some time to itself, because even if at first there's nothing that looks risky to the other plants, pests, fungus, things like that, sometimes it can show up later. So I'm not going to risk my entire collection. Better to just give this a moment on its own as it's acclimating, and then after I'm sure that it's pest free, then we can put it in its home. Plant number 2. This is an Anthurium luxurians. I'm really excited to have this one. I have three other, no, let me try that again. I have 3 other Anthurium currently. I'm newer to Anthurium. So far so good, knock on wood. But I love the texture of the luxurian. I'll say again, because I'm new to Anthurium, that is a whole world that is kind of complicated when it comes to the species, the variety, the cultivar, the many, many, many cultivars of Anthurium. So that's a later project for me, but I decided to go ahead and grab this one, and I think she's really cute. You'll notice all of these have some sphagnum moss on top. I'm going to be removing this, and then it just has the standard nursery soil underneath there. And last but not least, I may have saved my favorite for last. Actually, I don't know which one's my favorite. I take that back. But I am impartial to alocasia. Does that mean this is an alocasia? Maybe. So if you are in need of some new plants, BWAH is running their Black Friday special the whole month of November. And I want to say it's 20 to 30% off most of their website, which is really good. Okay, right out of the bag, I have a little yellow leaf here. That's okay. Needs a little rinse off. But look at these neat leaves. This is an, what am I trying to say? This is an Alocasia watsoniana. This has been on my wish list for a little while. I love the shape of these leaves and the pattern of this veining. Well, that's it. We made it through all the plants this week. I appreciate you being here. I am grateful for everyone watching. If you like this content and would like more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. That's everything. I thought I had more corms than that. Maybe not. That feels anticlimactic.